Bonjour tout le monde, it is I, RobotRx, and I am here with another episode of Luigi's Mansion. In the last part, we got to the booze that escaped. I spent 40 minutes trying to get the golden mouse, and we explored the rooftop and third floor, which is now almost filled in. So now that I've reset the game, we have some booze to get, don't we? Booby hatch. And one more in this room. I have no idea what. Boober beads. Yep, okay. But now, even though they're gone now, we can actually go and chase them. Cool. Alright, so we head through here. Oh. I did not realize there was going to be a hallway here. But sure. Huh. In key, turn key, out key. Grab knob, turn knob, push. So here we have an icy ghost. And what you want to do is freeze this waterfall, I think. No? Okay. Freeze this lake. So you can walk over, hit this. Which sets off the waterfall. Then you hump the chest to get the key, just like every other key in the game. Which gives us access to that room, but we have some ghosties in here. Bouffant. Okay. So now there's like 3 boos in there. Cool. Mario. Okay, so now there's still a boo in here. Or not, apparently. Sure. Uh, I think that's the most random thing in this entire game. It's only in like 2 rooms. Like, what's the point of it? Okay. Booby Hatch somehow is back in here. I don't know why. Do the tedium of booze. Please go. Yay. Please go away. Sure, whatever. Yay, 47 out of 50. So now we're just missing the one from the dusty room. And the one in the frozen room. The freezer? The storage room? Whatever it is. I forget what it was. The cold storage. So what you want to do is light the fires here. And then Santa Claus will melt. Hot, very hot, you're making it too hot. I'm going to cook in this heat, I'm going to melt. Did you light those fires? What were you thinking? People who start fires in this mansion better be ready to pay the price. Now learn your lesson. What's my lesson? Oh, God. So once you get the ice melted, his heart will be exposed. And you can start sucking him. It's icy. There's some icicles falling. It's a difficult one. Yep, I'm not even getting a big, medium pearl out of him. And I got a key. Can't you tell? which goes back to that room upstairs. So there are a couple boos in here. Well, that was different. Sure. Not exactly what I wanted to do. I didn't even see what the new boo is named. Probably a boo pun. That's the best guess I have. Oh, I didn't even know there was a different Mario voice clip in the cold room. That's cool. Ugh. Boulder Dash is the last boo. How do I have 22 health? What happened? Could you come out again? I could really use you. What? Yay, hearts. Really? They're both... Got Boulder Dash. And the other boo. So we have 49 out of 50 boots and 1 unlocked room. I will meet you back up at the top floor where that key we have leads us to. So here we are back on the 3rd floor with the one of the final keys of the game, opening up the artist studio. Is you know you interfere with my afterlife's work? Filthy swine, you're blind to the life I give my creations, and very well, I will show you the mastery of my art. So he is the one who's been creating all the basic ghosts for us to fight, and now we have to take care of all of his work right before fighting him. Meet Vincent Van Gogh. At least I think his name's Vincent. Now if you're me, this should not be, or if you're not me, this shouldn't be too bad because you've been fighting these ghosts the entire time. But obviously it's still difficult, apparently. How did I only get one of them? That doesn't make sense. They were all lit up. Seriously, what's going on? Well, I got one of them, and that's good, I guess. And the last one, yay! What? causes them to just randomly kill you or take damage, give damage to you and have coins pop out. I have never had a normal... I was just thinking about how normal ghosts don't really break free that often without... without you getting hit by something else. And, of course, just as I thought it happened. And isn't that how it works? We fought our Shy Guys-os. Now we're taking on our trash can ghosts, throwing bananas everywhere. And then last we have ceiling surprises, or whatever these ones are. And then, my creations. Believing if I disappear, my work will live on. That is right, n'est-ce pas? Arte éternel. Oh, you say that only one of my creations is left? But this cannot be. Zut laws. Damn so. So, that's it. The source of all the ghosts is now sucking our vacuum. And we get the final key, which unlocks the final locked door of the game. But we still have one more thing right now, and it seems to be flashing. Meet boutique, c'est chic. So this is the 50th boo, and it's the one that has caused me the most. The boos have caused me the most trouble, whether it be boo losses or losing 4 boos. I think I've lost a total of about 6 or 7 boos this entire game. And is still being hell. Turn towards the ghost. 100. I've already sucked 200 out of him. Well, this is fun, just going back and forth, back and forth. I still don't exactly understand how the C-stick works, and I'm almost done with the game. I still don't really know how to control my vacuum. Yay! And right there is the reason you want all 50 boos. Now, don't save. Grab this. Because if you save there, and then you like you shut off your GameCube or the power goes out, that diamond will disappear. The gold diamond will forever be lost. So, as I walk over to this the save toad, I am going to tell you that the next episode of this will be the finale. And we have 50 out of 50 boos and 29 out of 30 portrait ghosts. And real quick, the jar collector Jarvis, he loves his antique jars so much that he now lives in one. He can hardly contain himself. Ha, 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 ha. The dozing girl Soupy, she was meant to be a short nap, seemed to have turned into an eternal rest for sweet Soupy. The starving artist Vincent van Gogh, despite failing to sell a single painting in 30 years, the stubborn man refuses to let his art die. Hermit of the Darkness, Uncle Grimly, adrift in the darkness, he tends to keep to himself, which suits the rest of his family just fine. The Toy Platoon, Clockwork Soldiers, they once belonged to a tightly wound toy collector, but now they march on their own without any winding. The strange fellow, Sir Weston, the strange fellow's icy abode may be the reason he hasn't warmed up to being a ghost. So that's it. We're just missing one final ghost. And next time, we will fight him. Au revoir.